Welcome.
Tuesday morning. I couldn't remember what day it was.
So, as I've said before, we don't necessarily celebrate the days of the week on the days of the week that are the actual days of the
holidays.
week. The holidays, they're not holidays because what is a holiday? It is a celebration of something. And so it might not be an international holiday, and it might not even be a widely celebrated holiday. It might not have work off, or it might not be, what's it called? Not realized. Recognized at work or at school or something like that, but that doesn't mean you can't. So, and this is in America. These are national holidays in America. I don't tell us your national holidays if you don't live in America. Tell us your national holidays for something, because we would love to celebrate holidays for other countries.
Well, we know Canada Day.
I actually looked it up and I tried to find national holidays that other countries celebrate. So if you're from a different country, especially if it's something to do with food, because we love food, then tell us something that is celebrated on a specific day in your country or in the country that you've lived in or in the country that you visited, and we'll
apparently you
incorporate
like
it
food too, because you guys comment more on the food episodes.
Yeah. And
so we love to make extra food and eat it on air for you.
We just love eating.
Too. Yeah,
I just love eating. Yeah. Making the food, it's alright. But the eating of the food.
So for today, we're going to be talking about
some things that are on different
days.
Totally different days. So
something to do with cars. I know that.
It is national name. I think it's named. Well, let's say. Oh wait. So what is it? So the one of them is National Custodial Workers Recognition Day, and we really want to celebrate that day with you, because in just recognizing them, because if there were no custodial workers like in your house, if you don't clean it, then it's not clean. Well, at your school or at your workplace, if there weren't any custodial workers, if they don't clean it, then it's not clean.
We like you.
Yes, we love you. It's like waste management people, the people that keep the city clean, the people that keep the buildings clean. We love you. So we appreciate
about
you.
Cars is the next thing.
Yes, and that both of these are actually yesterday. So they were the national days for yesterday.
My dream car is going to be green.
Hold on. So it's National Name Your Car Day. So first,
I'm going to name my dream car.
No, she's going to.
It's going to be manual transmission.
First, she's going to talk about the car that she has right now, because we are in the present and we love her car because what is it?
It's manual.
And so that's the most important thing over everything else in our minds, which is our universe, is stick shift. It has to be a stick shift.
So my car is a box car. It's Toyota type
box.
Toyota Scion. And I love it. I never, ever, ever dreamed I would have a box car ever in my life. So then when I found it and it was manual and I got it for cheaper than it should have been, it was amazing. And so me and my kids, a couple months ago, I think, we came out to the car one random day going somewhere, and I was like, hey kids, what do you want to name our car? And I can't remember if I suggested it or if my son said it, but somehow we came up with the name Cruise. And I even said at the end of the conversation, before it was solidified, I said, do you want it to be called Cruiser? And they're like, no, Cruise. And I can't remember if I asked. I don't think I did. I'm going to have to specify from then if it's a boy or a girl. So our car's name is Cruise, and it's a manual transmission, and I love it.
My personal opinion is that the majority of machines are girls, because they just have a little bit more of a temperament that leans a little bit closer to the women temperament.
My car is...
No, I mean, some men have a similar temperament, and there's nothing wrong with that. You get different personalities in every different person. But a lot of the time it leans towards a lot of the women that I know. And so my car is a girl. I know that because I don't have kids, and so, I get to choose whatever I want. But the bad thing is that I've had it for, is it 10 or 11?
It's 11. Oh, no, it's coming on 12.
What?
I got it in 05.
In December of 05.
So, yeah, so 12
But it's in 2006.
Years.
So that means, at the very end of December. I got
it 05, and it's September.
So we're going to say that January. And so that was so.
It's
from
been almost
then-
12 years since she got her car. And hers is manual
It's
as
the first
well.
year, so then 15. Yeah, it's in December. It will be 12 years. Whatever. It's been 11
I'm right.
years.
She's wrong. We'll just
So
move on from there.
it's not 12 years old yet, but it will be. But it doesn't matter. My car is forever young, just like me. And so I love my car. It's a manual transmission as well.
She's up to suggestions.
Yes, I'm up to suggestions. Please suggest what you think of my car will be named. It's taken me this long. It's taken me, 11
It
years.
has to be like this perfect stars aligning type name.
It does. So please, like ideas for names, I would love them. That doesn't mean that it's a guarantee that I'm going to name my car that because it has taken me 11 years to choose a name because I am very picky.
Almost 12.
But maybe you guys will give me the exact name that my car needs and it will be perfect and I will love it. And then
So
I
comment
will
and tell us.
and I'll talk
what
about
you
it on a
think.
future
It's a
episode
blue
if
Honda
I choose
Civic.
your name. Yes, it's a blue Honda Civic, a light blue. It's not the dark blue, light blue Honda Civic 2006 manual transmission, obviously. I mean, why would I get anything else? We know you're crazy and you probably drive an automatic, and that means you're crazy to us, but to the rest of the world, you're pretty normal. And so, and we won't hold any animosity towards you, maybe a little bit of weirdness, but not any animosity towards you for liking an automatic. So,
My dream car is going to be green, and it's not going to be a Ford. So no offense to you Ford owners, but I will not own a Ford car or truck. So it's not going to be a Ford. I'm not really sure what make and model yet I want. It's got to have 4 doors because I have little kids. And by then, I might not have little kids, and they might be older, but still, I don't want them to have to squish into the back seat anyway. So it's going to be 4-door, and I'd prefer it to be like a Toyota or a Honda.
why couldn't it be like an SUV?
No. Well, maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. We'll have to wait and
Because
see.
those things are pretty darn roomy.
But it's
and
gonna
they're
be a
comfy. They're
manual
like luxury
transmission.
vehicle. What about an Escalade?
Those don't come in manual transmission.
No, that's true. You could, yeah, but if you were getting it, like, done by you,
Oh yeah, custom made.
yeah, if you were getting
Manual
custom,
transmission.
yes, then you could get an Escalade. That's like
That's
a nice,
Ford, isn't it? That's a Ford Escalade. I'm not getting that.
I don't know. All I know is that it's a luxury vehicle. Luxury. Do you know what luxury means? It's luxurious. It's luxurious. So it's comfortable.
Maybe I'll
And-
get a Cadillac.
I-
Traded in a Chevy for a Cadillac.
You ought to know by now.
What's the next thing we're celebrating?
Hold on. My dream car
Oh yeah, dream car.
is,
Name your car.
even though it has nothing to do. Oh yeah, name your car. You're a goob. She didn't, like, I had to explain to her what name your car day was.
I thought it meant like name the car you want.
Not
I'm like, yeah, I'll list it off. I got some cool details.
So
in
it was
my
like she was
mind.
telling
But
me
I don't know the
all
make and
these things that
model.
she wanted about naming her car, and I'm like, what are you talking about? So I didn't actually read the description. Maybe I should read the description because maybe she's right and I'm wrong. You never know. It says, name your car day, National Name Your Car Day, National
No
Name
information.
Your Car Day. Okay.
Name the car you want day.
And so I'm pretty sure the name your car day is probably naming your car, what you want to. And so but the car that I want, if we're gonna go with fruitcake land over here, is multiple. I want a really
Well, yeah.
nice like
I'm gonna
muscle
have a
car.
truck too.
Okay, I want a really nice muscle car or a Lamborghini. I'm impartial. One or the other. Like an old school nice muscle car or a Lamborghini. Because either way, they're going to be about the same price or after I soup either of them up. Like, I won't have to soup up the Lamborghini, but I'll have to soup up the old school like muscle car like a Camaro or like like an old school Mustang or... you know what? Don't hold this against me because I worked on them, so that's why I love them. But Rancheros, I don't know why. I just... Do you know what a Ranchero is?
I can't remember.
They're the truck cars.
Oh yeah, those
Okay.
are so.
They're so ugly. They're pretty. It's like I hated them, and I would make fun of
That's
them growing
false.
up. I hated them growing up. I was like, oh my gosh, they're so ugly. That why would anybody want one of those? And then I had to work on one for a little bit, and And then I was like, oh man, I like rancheros. They're so cool. And like
I
El
forgot
Caminos
about
and stuff.
those,
It was
yeah.
pretty. They just turned really pretty in my head after I had to work on them because I had to work many hours on that thing.
I can't believe
So
that.
I wanted like an old school muscle car or something like that. And then I want a motorcycle and a dirt bike and a 4-wheeler and a go-kart. And then I also want a truck.
And a golf cart.
And I know I don't care about that. I don't play golf.
And a bicycle.
And well, I already have a bicycle.
And a
And then
unicycle.
A unicycle. Well, I don't know how to ride a unicycle, and I don't know if that's on my top 10 to learn either. And then I also want, I think that's it. Just a motorcycle, truck, and a car. Yep. And I'll be happy with that. So the last thing, really quick, because it's not the favorite topic, but we are an appreciator. We are appreciators of this topic, but we don't have any of our own right now. And it is National Boyfriend Day, and it is actually on this day. It's a wild thing, I know. So just making sure that I'm not lying about that. I'm just going to check. It is National Boyfriend Day today. So all of you that have boyfriend, that's awesome. I've had a few other boyfriends that I've learned a lot from, but
I mostly just went out to eat and to the movies.
And
like
played
classic.
DDR.
Yeah, I played Dance Dance Revolution with one of them, and I
learned a lot about punk rock. From old school punk rock. Like not old school, not like...
No, I don't know
old
very much
school.
about, I don't know any 80s punk rock. It's mostly like late 90s type.
Yeah,
punk
like
rock.
Good Charlotte kind of crap.
No, that's not punk rock.
Yeah, it is. Well, anyway.
That's
And
debatable.
then I had most of the people that I thought were boyfriends, I talked to some other friends and they were just like, no, if they last less than a week, they're not boyfriends. They're like, you went on 2 dates with a guy or even one. Like one guy, I went on 1 date and then another guy. But we had established that, we were in a relationship, but then we broke up like after our first date. And so then, or maybe it was after the second date. Yeah, it was like the second date and then the third date. And then another one I dated for less than a week, and yeah, and so apparently he never was a boyfriend either. So I've basically had 3 boyfriends in my entire life that I can actually count as boyfriends.
I think you've had, I don't know.
No, that lasted for longer than a week.
Okay, well,
And I've had
She's
several
a
that lasted
tough
less
one.
than a week, and then, and so like 1 per decade. Woo! Yeah, so, So, and they taught me a lot. I learned a lot, and I've been on, and so I haven't had a boyfriend in like 2 years. So we're accepting applications. We're pretty picky though. Tough cookies. Yeah, we are. To go on dates, we're accepting applications.
Thank
to
you
go
for
on an engagement
watching.
date.
Tell us about your car.
And your boyfriend or your past boyfriends that may or may not have led you up to your current husband. We love those stories. We think
Thank
they're
you for
adorable.
watching.
And
Watch.
please
Or share, I mean.
please subscribe, share,
Watch
comment,
again.
like. And when you subscribe on our YouTube channel, please. I mean, like on our Facebook channel, awesome. But on our
You
YouTube
can't
channel,
really subscribe on Facebook.
oh fine, like our page on Facebook, and what's the other one? Follow
Instagram.
on Facebook. Well, and we have one on Instagram too, so do that.
Adventures
and then
in the Cards.
on all of the above, and YouTube, but YouTube, please subscribe. We love you, and may adventures be in your cards.